a little sprig of that. A little sprig of thyme. In the herbs drawer. The only reason I do that is just basically peeling easier, rather than just standing there trying to peel it. I mean, you could crush it if you want to, but if I crush it, when I try and grate it, it's going to be more awkward and it might fall apart. So I just take the tops off. It's just a personal thing. I mean, if you don't want to, you can peel it by hand. Go for it. It's just to save time on the old peeling. I don't like standing there peeling garlics. It's just a personal preference more than anything. I just use mine on the stovetop too, not just in the oven. Yeah, exactly. That goes for anything though. As long as you take care of it, Dutch ovens last forever. But that goes for all equipment. If you take some time to look after it, and you spend time, kind of take a little bit of care in things, they will last quite a long time, or a lifetime. Do you know what I mean? But if you throw it about, you scratch it, and you're not looking after it. You need to kind of take care of the stuff that you buy, especially if it's expensive stuff, Otherwise you end up buying another one and wasting your money. So just a little bit of care and consideration in equipment that you do buy. It will last you quite a considerable amount of time. Wow, 30 years old. Holy moly. But yeah, it's just all about taking care of your equipment, guys. Making sure you're using them kind of, correctly, in the right manner. Right, cheeky little micropane. So, I'm going to grate this through. Or if you've got a grater or, garlic crusher, whatever you prefer, guys. It's entirely up to you guys what you want to do. So, Mr. Moldovan, how's it going, my friend? How are you doing? If you guys seen Chef with Mr. John Furrow Kappa face, I love it. How are you doing today, my friend? What have you been up to? I'm guessing it's early morning for you. How is your morning going? All my pans, except the ceramic ones, are the older than me. Yeah, I mean, I've got a few pans. The stainless steel pans, these ones. These are about, I'd say they're about the same, about 20, oh, probably a little bit less, sorry. These are about 20 years old, and they're fantastic. They still work. My mum bought them when I was very, very little, so they've been in the family for quite a long time. So, right, so rosemary, garlic, thyme. Oh yeah, I want to put these onto a tray, and then we're going to cut them up. And I'm going to mix in a little bit of oil. I'm going to use the healthier oil that I've got as well. So I'm going to show you that in a minute, guys. The healthier oil that I've bought. It's 75% rapeseed, and it's got like 25% of red palm fruit. It's just fantastic. It's really, really good. And it's very good with like antioxidant. It's got all the great health benefits from it. I need to do a little bit more research on it, with all honesty, and have a little read up on it. I still haven't got round to it. But apparently it's very good. So this is thickening up beautifully. Now look how thick this is starting to thicken up quite nicely. So it's turning into kind of like a thick kind of gravy, so to speak, spicy gravy. Right, so I'm going to chop these up very lightly without kind of ruining them too much. So these are nice and soft. You can leave them whole if you really wanted to, but I'm just going to cut these up. Nice little potatoes. Add some spice to it. When you're mixing these up, because they're soft as well, you want to be gentle with them, otherwise they will rough up and they'll break. But either way, it's all good. Even if they do break, you get the nice crunchy bits off them then, and oh, delicious. So it's all good. A 70-year-old pan as a grand pan. I like it. It's hilarious. That's the best. What a name. 70-year-old pan is a grand pan. I love it. So, cut this up. Awesome, your family has handed those down to you, or yeah, certainly have. Well, technically my mum still owns all the kitchen and stuff, so she's still got them. But yeah, no, they're fantastic pans. They're really, really good. They've been going well. Sometimes I have to get the screwdriver out just to tighten the screw on the handle now and again, but apart from that, it doesn't really need much maintenance on it. Rightio, so what we're going to do, get all the lovely flavour in here. I'm going to add some of that red palm rapeseed oil as well. Only a little bit, don't want a huge deal. And we're going to add some paprika to it as well, guys. So, I mean, if you want to add smoked paprika, by all means, yeah, we'll go on in. We'll have a little bit of smoked paprika, or if you want to use a normal one, which is entirely up to you guys. You know, play around with it as much as you want, guys. So let's give that a bit of a shake. Shaky shake. So yeah, guys, if you're not subbed as well to the channel, the sub September is still going, and that's not finishing until what's it called, 17th or 18th of October. So they've extended it, which is really nice of Twitch. So that means 50% off all tiers, all subs. So if you're not subbed to the channel, it's 50% off for you still. So make the best of the benefits, guys. But thank you. No, I appreciate all the support, guys. And even if you can't sub, guys, you can also retweet my tweets on Twitter, and I'd appreciate that ever so much. So sorry, guys, I was talking about the oil as well. So this is the oil I found, the healthier oil. It's vitamin E, provitamin A, omega-3s and omega-6s in there. So it's a great alternative to have. I mean, fat is fat at the end of the day. It's still oil, it's still fat, but it's a healthier version. So it's got like great benefits and great properties in there. I've been using it, and it's really nice. It's got quite a mild, slight fruity flavour to it, but it's really, really nice. So you know, definitely give it a go. I found it this week. I don't know if you guys have got it in your shops or whatnot, but I only just found it this week, and it wasn't that expensive either. So, yep, easy to fix, back up. Be right back, no worries, Cookery Nation. As long as the rust isn't super deep, which takes years of sitting in a yard, you can rehab it easily, good as new. Yeah, I mean, it's just taken, you know, looking after it. But yeah, these stainless steel ones I've got, they don't really rust, so which is good. Awesome, because I have seen a few of those in the local flea market. What, the healthier oil? Yeah, you should give it a go. I mean, it's fantastic. I need to have a little proper good read up on them and see what it's all about. But I really wanted to try it out, and I really like it. So I wouldn't mind switching from extra virgin to this. But saying that though, I still probably will use extra virgin for other things, because if you notice, the oil is quite like kind of a dark red yellow kind of color, because of it looks a bit like a turmeric oil, but. So it might not go well with certain dishes for sure. Oh, the cast iron. Oh yeah, of course. With the cast iron, yeah, definitely with the rust. It can be a bit of a pain to take the rust off for sure. But yeah, I don't have any cast iron for the pans due to it being electric tops. So, you know, that's why I probably don't have as many. But I do have my Dutch oven, which I use for the bread, which I put inside the oven. So an oven inside of an oven. So let's get that all mixed up. So what we're going to do is pop these in the oven. I'm going to turn the oven on 180 degrees, 355 Fahrenheit. I'm going to get these into the oven. So these are all nicely coated now. I'm going to season them just a little bit more, not too much, but got some beautiful colour on there as well. Some great spices in there. So as I said to you, with that red oil, with the red palm oil, it does add it looks like a bit of a turmeric tinge to it, doesn't it? So, you know, it depends on what you're going to use it for, but overall it's pretty good, depending on what dish you're doing. Oh my god, this is looking really, really good now. So this is really starting to thicken up really well now, guys. So it's not going to be long till we put this in the into the barbecue sauce. So I'm going to get a little bit more seasoning in here, and then that's it. Oh, it was buried. Sorry, I'm kind of interrupting in the middle of your conversation, guys. So please carry on, honestly. But sometimes I keep catching words and that, and I'm sorry if you're in the mid conversation. Right, my sister has a microwave that's 15 years now and it's still going strong. Oh wow, that's quite an old microwave for sure. I'm guessing it's a very old version though. So, let's get this reduced down, cooking down. So this is almost there, this is almost nice and thick, so we're going to add this to the barbecue sauce. So, I'm going to pop this into the oven. These are going to go in now. So the oven's on 180 Celsius, 355 Fahrenheit. So if you're using Fahrenheit, that's what we got going on. No problem, man. Glad to have you in the convo. No, I appreciate it. Sometimes you guys, I'm quite happy for you guys to, like, you know, chat away amongst yourselves if you need to or you want to. You know, I like to feel, you know, it's quite nice and freedom. It's quite chilled channel. So, you know, if you guys want to, you know, talk amongst yourselves about cooking equipment or food, I'm quite happy with that. Sometimes, though, I just come in the middle of a conversation, so I do apologise when I'm doing multiple things and then I come back and look at chat. So, but no, I appreciate it. So, give this a nice mix around. So, look, it's almost like a gravy type now, so it's very nice and thick. So, it's almost there. So, that's all the liquid from the pork, so we're reducing that down bit by bit. So, once it's nice and thick, we're going to add this to the barbecue sauce, and this will add a lot of nice bit of darkness to it. So, that is really starting to cook down now. So I'm just going to switch the cameras around so you can see. I've got to be careful I don't thicken it so much that it's going to start catching to the pan, but it's not far off, as you can see. So I'm just going to catch this now. Almost there, it's almost there. So this is going to add a nice, beautiful richness to the barbecue sauce. So you can see all those little small bubbles. When things reduce down, when it gets to like quite a nice thickness, you start having quite more rapid bubbles, really fast, small bubbles. Right, that is done. Don't want to do that anymore, so let me turn that off. So I'm going to show you now. So look how thick. It's like nearly like a thick gravy now, guys. It's like a jus. But it's got all those spices in from the pork. So what we're going to do, we're going to pop that into the bowl. I'm going to mix that through. So it's going to be more of a kind of a barbecue-y flavour because we've got all these sauces. It's going to add richness to it as well. So it's a bit like a gravy, so to speak, but it's going to really add a really long depth of flavour. Sorry guys, I'm trying to think of the right words to say. So, Jeff, did you like the video of all the sweets I posted on Instagram? Oh wait, was it a video? I must have missed it. I'll check it afterwards, Wolfie. I must have missed the video, but I did see the sweets, but I didn't see the video. So I'll go back and have a look. But yeah, they look fantastic. Were they truffles? What were they? The sweets, Wolfie. So I'm going to mix this together now, guys. Beautiful. Gonna have that nice, rich flavour going on there. So, absolutely. Oh, I can't wait to try this now. I'm very excited. Didn't know if you noticed. I'm dead right excited. Been waiting for this. Right, so. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that kind of saltiness that I said we needed in there. Perfect. It's just add another richness to it, which has really got... Oh, it's got a nice little bit of kick of heat behind it. I want a little bit of acidity going through it, though. And then we should be good to go. So a little bit of vinegar. So I'd say about 2 teaspoons. It's not a huge deal in there. Oh my god. So, let's have a look.